Well, hey, fuckers. Good evening. It's time for your late night collective. Tap that screen. I got a message for you. I was getting ready to go to bed, which obviously I'm in my bed, but Spirit said, please convey this message to the collective. So here I am. Okay? Remember, it is a collective. It's not a private reading. If you want a private reading, text me for a text reading. I do those every day, and once payment's made and I receive the payment, I can get that text reading to you within the same day up to 24 hours. Okay? Express lane, baby. Now, I wasn't planning to film this, but then Spirit said convey this to the collective, so here I am. This person lost themselves before when involved with you in some way. Whether it was a friendship, whether it was a work relationship, whether it was acquaintance, friend, it doesn't matter, romantic or otherwise. However they were involved with you, they lost themselves before. By that, they lost themselves mentally. They got confused. They were very stressed. I feel like there was low to no communication with you two. Period. Like, maybe even no communication, right? I feel like this person was emotionally manipulative. I feel like this person was a bit jealous, possessive, and I feel like this person lied to you, deceived you in some way, with some form of betrayal. I'm hearing disrespectful, callous, selfish, high ego, arrogant person. But also very romantic, deep, deep, deep down, that they keep repressed because they're very macho and they have a very high ego. I also see them being a little intimidated and insecure. But at the same time, they take charge of everything. They take charge of their life, everything in it. They're the king. It's their kingdom. They're possessive, right? But at the same time, this person is responsible. This person does take care of their family, their responsibilities beautifully. Very much a leader. But tends to be on the deceptive side and sneaky side at some points. And avoids emotions and avoids commitment. The truth was a bitter pill to swallow. I feel like they are saying that the realization of how they behaved, how they treated you, came to light, and to them, it came to light to them, right? Could have came to light to you, could have been a revelation of to more than one person, you or more than one person, but nonetheless, I feel like this revelation was to themselves, and they finally saw the truth for what it was within themselves, and the truth was a very hard bitter pill to swallow. I feel like they felt like an emperor in your presence. As they say, being around you is like a breath of fresh air. I feel like they felt warm and encouraged. Different from what they're used to. They're used to someone being very callous and selfish and discouraging. Yet here you come along and you're very encouraging, you're very sweet and complimentary, and boost their ego, boost their confidence. I feel like this connection came to an abrupt end, and I feel like it was put to an end by one of you or both of you. Could have been mutual. But I feel like both of you were motivated by walking away from the other one before you could break their heart, and vice versa. I feel like you married each other with that feeling and sentiment. I feel like both of you were afraid that the other one would break your heart. And I feel like both of you were equally as intimidated by one another. And I see a lot of miscommunication and misconstruencies here. Oh. I feel like this person could possibly get the nuts up to contact you. Contact you with some sort of gesture that is a sentiment that is a very sweet sentiment, to kind of test the water, see what your reaction will be. A very, very small romantic gesture. Like, you know, with the Knight of Cups, this could be like a little rose on your doorstep or in your mailbox, or a note or card in your windowsill, or a note, you know. Something very cute, very sweet, very small of a gesture. I'm not talking about like get on their hands and knees and offer you an engagement ring and say, will you marry me? For possibly for somebody in this collective that could be the case, but I'm picking up a very small gesture. This person's gonna test the waters, see how you react to it, because this is your counterpart. I feel like you are definitely intuitive. You can definitely feel this coming. Okay. I feel like because of your intuitive nature, I feel like you have a very spiritual, strong intuition, right? I think you're one with your spirituality, and it's very powerful, your bond with spirituality. And I feel like this intimidated this person. And there's something about this, you're knowing something, or something that was, you know, illuminated or put in the spotlight of some sort, exposed, if you will. And it was, the truth was a very bitter pill to swallow. That possibly, how could this person expose me like this? Why would they do this to me? And then in addition to that, actually having their own intuition and realizing what they did wrong and what they fucked up and what they lost. You were like a breath of fresh air, and they lost you. And that is not what they wanted. They did not want to lose you. But at the same time, the fucked up part is they didn't want to feel like you were so special at the time, because I feel like they were pushing you away. I feel like they were telling themselves that you're not a breath of fresh air. You're not what they want. Constantly lying to themselves, but constantly remembering how you made them feel like a king. And they're disappointed in themselves. They're disappointed about the distance. They're disappointed about the ending. And they want a new beginning. Yeah, there's unfinished business with you too. Definitely want a new beginning. And it's definitely hopeful for this. I love you.